Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Football Manager 26 here on the channel, which I will admit, much like EU5, I'm just kind of addicted to after starting to play it this weekend. And I thought to myself, what if we started a country that I've never been at? And we have a few rules. And we'll get into that as we move through the series, but we are going to be playing in Colombia. I've never managed in Colombia in a Football Manager. And we are going to be playing as Atletico de Cali FC, predicted to finish 15th. Founded in 2005. Now they have one heck of a interesting backstory. The 21 years since their initial founding. Love the kids. They want to develop players using the club's youth system, make the most of set pieces, play defensively solid football, and side players from the lower levels of the domestic game. I mean, we're in the lower levels, right? We're in the second division of Colombian football. But anyways, we have 38,648 all-seater stadium, Estadio Olímpico Pascual Guerrero. I will apologize for any all mispronunciations. We have adequate training and youth facilities. Finances are okay. The owner loves the club. So that is where we are going to be starting. We are going to, we'll get rid of William. And we're going to, create a new manager. Okay, we'll go here. Yeah. There he is. Okay. Now the attire. Now, of course, we are blue. Right, we'll go with that. I think that's realistic. Our height, we're 6'2". So we're a little bit taller. We'll go 6'4". Skin tone. Okay. Our head, we'll change up our hair a little bit. What do we want? Actually, you know what? He looks so dang young. Still pretty young here, but we'll try to get him a little bit older. There we go. Can we get some glasses on him, maybe? There we go. Get some glasses. All right. That's what we will go with. Right. Yeah, I like that. All right. We're going to call ourselves Maximilian Hispania. We will be born and let's go 1991. And we'll go January 27th. Sure. Oh, 1989. Okay. So that place of birth, we're from Colombia. I mean, if the international management ever comes out to Football Manager 26, that is definitely something that I think I wouldn't mind doing. We'll be from Corinto. We are just, I mean, I feel like if we're born in Colombia, that should be pretty clear that we're Colombian. I'll say we can speak Spanish. And you know what? I will give myself. Okay, we will give ourselves a second nationality. You know what? Because of the former Austrian Habsburg who came down to Mexico and was briefly the Emperor of Mexico with French support. I'll say we're also Colombian. We're Colombian. We're Austrian. I guess that means we would speak German. Yeah, we'll just stick with Spanish. All right. Credentials, step 1 of 3. What level did we reach in our football play career? I will say I was a second tier star. Yeah, we'll be a lower league veteran. That's fine. Coaching wise, we will have coached. We will have been a first team coach. And how well are we known for it? We will be recognized locally. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have a Continental National C license. So again, we are obscure, which is typically what I am when setting up a manager. We want to develop our young talent. We want to be a system builder, and we want to be energetic. We are going to be driven and resilient. Oh. Yeah. There we go. So we are Maximilian, Espana. We're from Colombia. We're Corinto. We're obscure. We're 37 years old. We do have. Then we're also Austrian. We develop young players, play energetic football, make the most of set pieces. We're highly driven, and we are a natural leader. I actually really like this profile. Atletico de Cali FC is set to appoint Maximilian Espana. 35-year-old Colombian manager Maximilian Espana said to be named as Atletico de Cali FC's new boss, at a move that many expect to see the club injected with a renewed energy. The focus on possession-based football and a prioritization of developing young players. Driven and resilient, Espana will join Azul Oreo de Cali in a move that will intrigue many within the game, and insiders are confident that his traits are well suited to build the sort of culture expected throughout the club. A lower league veteran as a player, he has some local experience from a coaching perspective, but now takes this opportunity to further his career. Absolutely. I believe they were expected to finish like 15th, I think is what the preseason expectations were, which makes sense, right? We're going to have to change the currency. Usually I go for euros. We will go for a more domestic flavor when it comes to the currency. We do take charge. We already read that. Supporter profile introduction. You can see a 37% core, 22% family, 12% fair weather, and 16% casual, 13% hardcore. Its fan base is small but highly passionate. They have a moderate level of influence on the board. 36,397, 500 averages attendance. Okay, 500 average attendance. We have a 38,000 seat stadium and we have 500 people. But all right, develop players using the club's youth system, makes the most of set pieces, play defensively solid football, and become an established Primera B. Is it Apertura team? Okay. Club vision and expectations, work within the payroll budget, grow the reputation, become established. Fine. Let's take a brief look here at the club. We have 12,417 euros. Again, we're going to change that. So the club site, we have not won anything in the 21 years we've been around. Okay. We have an immaculate stadium, adequate training, adequate youth, and basic corporate. So it looks like the top 8 qualify for something. Season preview. We are expected to... Where are we? Oh, 10th. We're expected to finish 10th. All right. We still have one. Wait, we still have 2 friendlies, sorry. Deportivo Pasto and Deportivo Cali. And then we do start off, and the season runs from February, essentially, to October. So what is that one? Doesn't look like very many matches. Well, but then again, right, the top side continues, right? Okay. So that is very true. You can see 50 players, minimum size, max 30, current squad is 20. Let's actually go in here and where's preferences? There's preferences. Nope, we will change to the Colombian peso. Where we have 58. Sorry. We have 58 million now. Wow. Okay. Tactically, sorry for the yawn. We are going to go with that 3-4-3, which I love. I'm sorry if people are not a big fan of it. I do love having the same formation, in formation as well as out of formation. I know that's not something you have to have, but I think it's relatively easy. We will load the 3-4-3 positive, and let's do a quick pick. Okay, we gotta suck. Farias, 21-year-old Argentina player on loan. Batista, Jaramillo. There we go. Nice goalkeeper, 6'2", 25 years old. Pretty happy about that. Important player for sure. Alomia, center ball played center back. Yes. 6'9". Good lord, dude. $6'9". $6'9". Wow. Via 19-year-old Colombian on loan from Atletico de Deportivo Pasto which I would love to re-sign him. 6'2". He's more of a normal size center back. 6'9". Idar Balanta, another very talented center back. Not sure why he's on the bench, but we'll go there. Our back line looks amazing. I'm just going to be honest. Our defensive midfielders might be a little bit weak. Aguilar, okay, not bad on the wing there. Velasco is not okay. Garcia's a defensive mid. Okay, he sucks. Sorry. Okay, he might not suck, but Renteria here as an inside forward, okay, winger, and not amazing. But anyways, that's our tactic. Our under 20s, 6'9". I am still just a little bit. Edwin, okay. Edwin could be really good at that defensive midfield. I like that. Thank you, Edwin. Samuel Cordoba, okay. We have two really good defensive midfielders in the works. Jorge, okay. We actually can have three. Three could, I don't think both will probably turn out, but Juan Andreas as a okay. I'm really happy with our youth team. Edwin, okay. Cortez up top, okay. Man. I feel really I'm pleased. I can't lie. I am super pumped right now. I feel like we're gonna run away with titles. Probably won't, but that's we need some coaches. But before we do that, we'll make sure we get the set piece coach because we need that. We need a head performance analyst. I do them one at a time because sometimes I get confused, which is just my fault, not the game's, about what position we're looking for. So we'll get a chief scout, a technical director, a loan manager, and some we already have a recruitment analyst. No, we need two. Okay. So we'll get those people hired. We need one sports scientist, so we have most of our medical staff in place. Okay. I am trash. I am legit trash. I am the worst thing in the history of the world. 1 star. Okay, we have an assistant coach, a goalkeeping coach, and a fitness coach. Okay, our fitness coach is actually not awful. We know we're going to get a set piece coach. Yeah, he's not that good. We have 3 out of 5 coaches, so what if we get a... We need a coach, and then let's get a assistant coach, right? So we've got a lot of coaching opportunities and different, front office personnel as well that we're going to look for. 58.2 million. I mean, that is just an awful lot. We're expected to... Wait, what? How are we billions? We're expected to lose that much money? End of the 2025 season, down $7 billion to $7 billion. Wow. Okay. Okay, well, to be fair, we did spend 1.2 billion. No, wait. No, that was one. No, wait. Huh? I'm looking at the numbers down here. I'm sorry. So 122. So that's 100,000. That's hundreds, thousands. 122 million. We're spending 122 million. Okay, that's a lot of money. I can understand that one. I can understand that one. So responsibilities wise, looks like I largely control of what I want to. I do want to take control of the under 19 trainings though. General training I could care less about. But I do want to, because we want to train our young players into these specific roles that we're going to have. Scouting responsibility, take control to assign the scouts. I imagine we have no transfer budget. We have 400 pesos available, and we have 126 million on scouting. Again, that seems like a lot, but we have a very bad on the wingbacks on the left, or we have a potential issue. I don't want to know. Scouting budget. Scouting range. There we go. Can we just do... So Primera B will cost 66 billion. 5.5 billion a month. Colombia would cost 308 billion. Okay. Wow. You literally... we literally have $400. Let's look at our first team. Contract info. Who is making... Okay, our 6'9" center back is making a lot, 13 million a week. Damn, I wish I could make 13 million a week. I mean, really, outside of him, who's allegedly worth 3.2 billion potentially, this guy's worth more, 1.9 billion to 6.5. But he's on a loan from Deportivo Pasta. We ain't re-signing him. I mean, that ain't gonna happen. I would love to, but dear God. So yeah, we've got some of the early setup. We'll do the set pieces, go through a lot of the inductions. We'll do we'll get rid of the friendlies. Well, actually, you know what? No, that's 3 weeks. Yeah, we don't. Yeah. We're 3 weeks away from the start of the season. I thought we went for late season. Apparently, we didn't. But yeah, I mean, I like the issues. I like the setup of this club. I'm kind of stoked that we've never won anything. That's really cool. Club history. Founded in 2005, Club Deportivo Atletico Football Club SA, a professional Colombian club. Currently playing in the Torneo, Betplay de Mayor. Atletico de Cali finished 15th in the Primera B last season. The club play their home games at Estadio Olímpico Pascual Guerrero and possess adequate training and adequate youth facilities. Training ground is the Sede, and I do apologize if I mispronounce any or all of this. Campestre de Ponce. They play at Cacha Compandi. They have adequate academy coaching and a good youth recruitment network. That is huge. With no real competition history of note, they are waiting for a cabinet trophy to be filled. Their best place was 6th place in Primera B. So thank you, everybody. This is going to be an interesting run. So very briefly before we end the episode, these are the rules. I don't know why I just clapped. Anyways, mocking myself. Sorry if that's annoying. The rules. Okay, we have to get promoted. to the top division of Colombian football. We have to win something before we can leave. Ideally, multiple trophies, right? We have to have a positive bank balance when we leave. If we leave, right? And maybe we don't leave. Maybe we create a South American giant here at Atletico, right? I think, right, the stadium, the facilities aren't that far away. 38,000 people. Cali, I think, is like 2 billion population. 2 billion. We should be able to grow the club. But we probably will leave at some point. The goal is to get to Europe. Maybe we go to Argentina. Maybe we go to Brazil first. I'm not sure. But the reason I said we were a dual citizen is I think I'll go to Austria. Maybe it'll be Portugal. Maybe it's Poland. I'm not sure. And then I want to use the recruitment set up here from Understanding Colombia. Try to get Wonder Kids over there and, challenge Red Bull. Or if we're in Germany, right, challenge Bayern and some of the giants there. Or if we eventually end up in the Premier League. Use the connections here to one day later on in our career be able to bring players over and be able to find maybe some Wonder Kids, etc., etc. But again, maybe we don't leave. Depending upon how, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. And we'll be back. And when we come back, we will try to bring in a little bit of the real club, talk about that interesting history that I mentioned earlier where there's like a debate, right? There's kind of two owners fighting over, no, we're going to be the club, no, we're going to be the club. And then the league sides with Atletico. And it's just kind of like some drama, right? Who doesn't love drama? Anyways, take care, everybody. Stay safe, and I will talk to y'all later.